Let's make a simple cat bed. I'm going to walk you through the pattern. Now I'm using a 6.5 crochet hook with the burnout blanket stripe yarn. I love the blanket yarn because it's thick and it works out fast. So you're going to start with a magic circle. This is how I do mine. There are other ways to do it, but this is the simplest way for me because it allows that ring to be adjustable. You're going to crochet 8 single crochets in that magic circle. Easy, right? Easy. And you're gonna pull that circle tight. Make sure it's tight. Some of this is worked in the round and some of this is worked by row, but we are never turning our work, okay? So this starts out working in the round. Now you're going to, once you get to the end of that, you pull the magic circle tight. Now you're going to start doing 2 single crochets into each previous single crochet. So now you're going to have 16 single crochets at the end of this round. Then the next one, you're going to keep increasing. So the next one is going to be 1 single crochet into one, and then 2 into the next. You're going to keep increasing every row just like that. So that's how you're going to get your flat circle, and you can make this as big or as small as you want. I say cat bed, but you could really use this for multiple of our furry friends here. Now, if you're noticing that your edges are starting to look like hexagonal, just a tip is to add an extra, we're not really adding, you're just removing your stitch marker and you're going to put like 1 or 2 single crochets and then place your stitch marker again. So we're not starting at the same starting point every time. This will help shape it more like a circle instead of a hexagon, and then continue on with your increase. Once you've gotten this the size that you want it to be, roughly I usually do my increases up until I get to 15 single crochet and then increase. Then you're just going to want to do 1 single crochet all the way around. 1 round of single crochet. This is going to start kind of tipping it in, but the next step is what's going to get you there. So this is the round where you're going to start forming the edges, the outside wall. We're going to start decreasing here. We're not going to do a massive decrease though. If you had 15 single crochets and then increased, we're going to want to do the opposite here. So let's do 15 single crochets and then a decrease. 15 single crochets and a decrease all the way around. Now this is when you're going to stop kind of working in the round in essence, where you're going to have to connect to that next row instead of just pile on top. So here's, you can see, now you can see where the walls are coming up. Yay, we're getting somewhere. For this round, it's just a single crochet, but you're going to be working in the front loop only. That means you're going to insert your hook only through that front loop in that single crochet and then do a regular single crochet. See where you're just adding, it just adds that little lip there, that little extra design. And you're going to go all the way around like this. For the next round, we're going to be doing double crochets. Double crochets. We're not working in the front loop anymore. We're doing the regular and we're doing a double crochet. This is just adding an extra look to the wall, so it's not just plain Jane crochet. You can if you want to. This is just a little added detail. Okay, so you're gonna do double crochet all the way around, 1 in each single crochet. It's gonna make it look just a little extra. And just remember when you're getting to the end of the row that you're connecting to the very first stitch and you're pulling a slip stitch through and then chaining 1 and starting again. Once you're done with the double crochet row, now you're going to do a single crochet again, working in the front loop only. You're just finishing off that lip. Now you're going to finish this last row with just a single crochet all the way around. If you feel like the walls are not really cinched in enough, you can do some decreasing if needed, but just don't do a lot. After you've completed that last row, let's slip stitch into that first chain. Let's cut off enough for a long tail. Let's pull it through. Then you're going to need to use a yarn needle and thread that tail through, and then you're going to weave in those ends. I usually go at least 3 or 4 stitches one way, and then I'll do 3 or 4 stitches back, and then I will trim it off. It works pretty well. Share your tips if you have other ways of weaving in your ends below. Now you can shape those outer pieces. You can see you have the cat bed. It's complete. We're just kind of shaping those edges the way that we want to because some people want them to look pretty. My cat's gonna ruin it anyways. And there you go.